everyone, it's Miss Chrissy from the Hickory Corner Library, and today I want to show you how I'm going to make some weather-inspired art. And so lately the weather's kind of been all over. We've had sun, we've had rain, it's been windy, it's been cloudy, basically what you expect from spring. So I want to make today, first we'll start with some raindrop art or some wind inspired art. So I'm just going to have a piece of paper. I'm using cardstock just so it's a little thicker, and I'm using liquid watercolors. If you don't have watercolors, you can also use food coloring. Just mix it with some water so you have some lots to use. And I'm also using eyedroppers. I really like using eyedroppers. They're great for developing fine motor skills. So I really like them. But if you don't have eyedroppers, you can just use like a straw. You can just cut straws and just use them the same kind of way where you stick it down in the watercolor, put your finger on top, and then lift it up and you have a dropper. So you can use it that way too. But since I have the eyedroppers, I'll use those. So I'm going to start just by making some raindrop art where I'm going to just drip the color on here using the liquid watercolor and just drip, drip, drip. I always tell the kids, raindrops, not puddles. We don't want puddles of liquid all over. We just want little drops. I say that same thing with glue. Kids love to use some glue, and we do not need glue all over the place. So always raindrops, not puddles. So I'm just putting all different colors on here. Okay, and now I'm going to just use straw and blow that all around just like the wind. So right now I could just have this as just raindrop art and just leave it like this. You could actually even put it outside in the rain and see how it washes it around, but I'm going to use my straw as wind. I could turn the paper to blow it different directions. Now I'm using this on a cookie sheet, so it's not going all over, and that's the important part of having raindrops, not puddles, because otherwise it's just going to sit there, it's just going to blow all over the place. So you want to just have little drops, and then it can swirl all around. You could use this with just primary colors to practice some color mixing. You can see right here I have some green that mixed with some yellow and blue. So you could do it that way, just using the primary colors, especially if you have food coloring. That makes it nice and easy. Or you could mix whatever colors you want on there. But there's my raindrop wind art there. Now I'm going to show you another way with some clouds. So you could just draw a picture where you just draw clouds up at the top, and then you do the raindrop art and then hold your picture up and let it drip down. I'm going to do it though with cotton balls. So I'm just going to get a piece of paper. Got some paint on there. A piece of paper. Let me just wipe this off and get another one. Okay. And now I'm going to glue some cotton balls on. So I just have a glue stick or whatever glue you have at home. Put some cotton balls along the top to be the sky. I like to stretch my cotton balls out. Again, another really good fine motor activity. And these fine motor activities, I call them pre-writing activities because they're perfect for developing those muscles that we need for handwriting. So whenever your kids are doing any kind of squishing or any kind of playing like that, that's a pre-writing activity. So Play-Doh, slime, all of those are awesome pre-writing activities. Okay, and tearing things up are great too. So now I got my cotton balls. So there's my clouds, and now those clouds need to fill with moisture so that then once they get so filled they can't hold anymore, they're going to drip, drip, drip. So I'm just going to fill them up with my paint. Now this is something kids could sit here and do for a long time. For a while you guys could be working on this because you really need those cotton balls to absorb this up. That's another reason for stretching them out and ripping them up, because they can actually absorb quite a lot. Actually, I'll go with some orange. I'm making a rainbow of clouds. So we get all the color in there, and then once those clouds are fully saturated, meaning they can't hold any more liquid, we're going to make it rain by lifting up our paper and kind of squeezing on the clouds a little. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you're going to go all the way across filling your clouds, and then you make it rain by squishing your clouds and squishing all the moisture out of them. it rains down and it makes a really pretty art project. And again, you could do this as a color mixing activity where you just use the primary colors and see what mixes. But it's a really fun rain activity. And you could also use the straw to make a wind activity. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoy making some weather-inspired art. Have a great day!